Good evening and welcome to South Newton High School. It is week 6 on your high school football season on 3kg.com. Thank you for joining us to see all the action right here tonight in a showdown matchup for first place in the Midwest Conference between 4-1 West Central and your host 4-1 South Newton Rebels.
Miss Elizabeth Glassbar.
Kickoff scheduled for 6:30 tonight. Weather right now is 58 degrees, a big difference from the previous 5 weeks, Bob Kurtz.
And it's raining.
And raining, just slightly. It's a very mist, kind of like a drizzle. Wind is very calm out of the west at 1 mile an hour. And it's 59% humidity. Coaches for tonight's game, Mark Hall, who is 23 and 61 in his 9th year at West Central, 36 and 79 in his 12th year overall. For South Newton, it's Brad Beavis, 10 and 51 in his 7th year here at South Newton. In the last outing for these squads, West Central's coming off a big 42-0 shutout of North Newton last week, while South Newton defeated Tri-County 36-6 in a game you saw right here on 3kg.com. Versus common foes, both teams are 3-0, while opponents' records close also. West Central's at 5-19, South Newton's at 6-18. This series in the last 35 years is tied. Can't get any closer than that, Bob. 18 each. And the last meeting was won by South Newton, 39-14, back on August 27th of last year. So
this is just unfamiliar territory for both of these teams, right?
Yeah, it is, Bob.
They haven't had a big game like this for a long time.
This has been a close series, though, and you break it down in the last 10 years, West Central's won 6 of the last 7 meetings. West Central's outscored South Newton during that time, 371-150. South Newton's last win prior to last year was 2011.
That's a long drought,
time.
wasn't it?
So you don't know, hard to tell if the tide has turned here or what, but West Central having a real nice bounce back year, as is Tri-County, so as is South Newton. So we're looking forward to a good one, maybe break our string of running clocks here that we've been going steady here since week number 2.
Yeah, we had 4 weeks in a row of this, right? So
it is senior night here at the very final home game already, if you can believe that. South Newton closes with 3 straight on the road. So we're having Mr. Link is announcing all the South Newton seniors from fall sports and activities. And it's a nice, just a nice ceremony, just like last week when they had homecoming. I like the way they do things here, though, in South Newton.
They do it before the game.
Right. All right, why don't we take our first time out and come back with more pregame. You are watching high school football, South Newton West Central, on 3kg.com.
High-quality personalized dental service is what they do at Hillcrest Dental. For over 40 years, generations have relied on Hillcrest Dental for beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. John Ayler and Dr. Jack Drone look forward to seeing you for your next dental visit. For information or to set your appointment, call 219-866-7117. That's 219-866-7117. Or visit hillcrestdental.net. Hillcrest Dental is a proud sponsor of all high school athletics.
Hi, this is Chuck Clark with the Underwood Insurance Agency, formerly Preferred Insurance Group. Are you tired of being sacked every month with your auto insurance bill? Do you feel you just pay your premium to your agent and never hear from them? We at the Underwood Insurance Agency work with over 10 insurance carriers to get you our best rate and coverage we can, and we pride ourselves on serving our customers like they are our family. We are conveniently located in Remington and Lafayette. We can be reached at underwoodagency.com. Reach out to us to score big savings.
Working with our customers has been Kentland Bank's trademark for 87 years. We're dedicated to making your visit a lasting one, and helping you achieve your goals is our #1 priority. With 5 locations, Kentland Bank offers all loans needed for today's businesses and families, including car loans, mortgages, agriculture, and commercial loans. We're here to make your busy life less hectic by offering online and mobile banking, bill pay, and P2P payments. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Welcome back to 3KG, week number 6 on the high school football season. West Central comes in 4-1. They average 31.2 points per game, giving up only 7.6 points per contest with 2 shutouts so far. South Newton, 4-1, average 27.6 points per game, while giving up 21 even per contest. Other games here in the area tonight include in the Midwest Conference. Tri-County is out of conference tonight. They're back home hosting Traders Point. In the Hoosier Conference, the Rensselaer Central Bombers are on the road facing that second part of that tough Lafayette back-to-back where they had West Lafayette last week, and this week they're on the road at Central Catholic. And a huge contest in the Northwest Crossroads Conference tonight is Kankakee Valley at Lowell. KV is on top, tied with Andrean and Hobart for the Crossroads Conference lead at this point, 1-0. Cougars are 4-1 overall. Lowell 0-1 in the conference, 2-3 overall. But it's the return of Kurt Kennedy, longtime Lowell coach. I believe he coached 19 years. Yeah. At Lowell way back in the day, won a state championship and had a couple other trips down to Indianapolis. So well known and I'm sure beloved still there, and it'll be his return as he takes his Kankakee Valley Cougars over to down State Road 2 and the Battle of the Lowell Rev Devils. That should be a very interesting contest. One other game in the Midwest Conference, and that's slated to take place tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning.
Frontier is at North Newton. That was due to trouble getting officiating crew. So that,
common theme this year.
It is definitely too common. Just one of the problems. Not only you got schools with low numbers, not enough officiating crews to go around and fill the gaps. And hopefully that's something that's going to change soon. We'll come back, take another time out, and come back with the starting lineups and some individual statistics for both squads. Again, you're watching high school football on 3KGthecage.com.
High-quality personalized dental service is what they do at Hillcrest Dental. For over 40 years, generations have relied on Hillcrest Dental for beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. John Ayler and Dr. Jack Drone look forward to seeing you for your next dental visit. For information or to set your appointment, call 219-866-7117. That's 219-866-7117. Or visit hillcrestdental.net. Hillcrest Dental is a proud sponsor of all high school athletics.
Hi, this is Chuck Clark with the Underwood Insurance Agency, formerly Preferred Insurance Group. Are you tired of being sacked every month with your auto insurance bill? Do you feel you just pay your premium to your agent and never hear from them? We at the Etherwood Insurance Agency work with over 10 insurance carriers to get you our best rate and coverage we can, and we pride ourselves on serving our customers like they are our family. We are conveniently located in Remington and Lafayette. We can be reached at underwoodagency.com. Reach out to us to score big savings.
Working with our customers has been Kentland Bank's trademark for 87 years. We're dedicated to making your visit a lasting one, and helping you achieve your goals is our number one priority. With 5 locations, Kentland Bank offers all loans needed for today's businesses and families, including car loans, mortgages, agriculture, and commercial loans. We're here to make your busy life less hectic by offering online and mobile banking, bill pay, and P2P payments. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Reinforcements Designs is a full-service graphic design, screen printing, and sign shop. They offer logo designs, screen printing, banners, signs, vehicle lettering and graphics, airbrushing, vinyl letterings, digital printed graphics, freehand engraving, and more. 37 years of design and graphics, Reem Bontrager will help you come up with a customized project of your ideal or plan. Just ask, give Reinforcements Design a call at 219-866-8626 for your next graphic design project.
Pulver Psychological Services offers psychological counseling, consultation, and assessment. Locally owned and operated, Pulver Psych focuses on solutions for the community and serves as support for individuals, families, and organizations. Whether you're in need of personal, family, or success counseling, Pulver Psychological Services can help you reach your life goals. Increase work satisfaction, have better relationship compatibility, improve sports performance. Get in touch with Pulver Psychological Services by visiting pulverpsych.com.
And welcome back to South Newton. Bob Kurtz, Bill Kay, Alex Gross with us tonight, running the camera. Appreciate Alex making time for us here to come out and help us We need all the help we can get, right, Billy?
No doubt about it, Bob.
It might help if I turn your microphone on. That
There you
would be
go.
better. All right, what else you got for us, Billy?
All right, Bob, looking at the team stats coming in through 5 games, West Central is led by their quarterback, Connor Marlott, a junior, who is 34 of 49, coming in for 448 yards, a completion ratio of 69%. He averages
That's awesome.
pretty darn good.
69% completion rating?
Yeah, 90 yards a game, Bob, and just under 7 yards per catch. The leading receivers for Marlott, have that down, or did I not? Aiden White is the
Could have guessed that
leading
one.
catcher. 19 catches for 204 yards, an average of 10.7 per game. Actually, he's got a great average of 40.8 per game. West Central averages 91 as a team yards per contest. Rushing, Aiden White and Connor Marlott carry the load. Marlott is the leading rusher from his quarterback slot with 40 carries for 279 yards. That's an average of 7 yards per carry. While Aiden White, the senior, has averaged 12.9 per carry and 14 carries and 181 yards. The Trojans as a team average 193 yards per contest. Defensively, the leading tacklers on West Central are Jacob Pilarski, a junior, who has 38 total stops coming in, and Tristan Sizemore, senior, is next with 28. For the host South Newton squad, it's Evan Krug, another junior quarterback, leading the way. He is successful on 53 of 94 attempts, very similar to the stats for Marlott, West Central. 719 yards, completion ratio of 56.4. Average gain is 13.6, and average per game, the Rebs have been throwing for 143 yards.
You like that, don't you?
That's pretty darn good for high school ball, Bob. No doubt about it. Leading receiver for South Newton is Chase Stillebauer. Had a wonderful game last week against Tri-County with 3 touchdowns. He has hauled in 23 passes for 343 yards this season. Average of 14.9 per game and 68.6 yards per game with a long of 46 touchdowns. Season totals for the Rebs are 145.8 yards per contest. Another really good passing attack. Rushing for the Rebs, they are led by Evan Krug, who is a junior, and he is carried it 75 times for 478 yards. It's an average of 6.4, 95.6, almost 100 yards per game for Evan Krug himself. Corbin Cruz, the senior running back, is next with 329 yards through 5 games, 57 carries, breaks down to an average of 5.8, 82.3 yards per game. The Rebels as a team average 181 yards per contest. So a couple teams that are offense has really been clicking in the early going here.
Yes, it has. So this is going to be a big game. See who reacts the best, I guess. So clock winding down, and we're about ready for football here. And captains are yet to meet at midfield, but they'll do that. And
Can we take our final time out here?
we don't have time. Look at the clock.
Okay, well then,
Keep going.
captains
then,
haven't gone out to the field yet. I'm sure that's but that's okay. We'll announce the starting lineups for these
Yeah,
two
there you go.
squads. South Newton's offense, the offensive line goes like this: Hayden Basewick, Eduardo Andrade Luna, David Van, that's the left tackle, left guard, respectively. Center is David Van Wienen. Right guard, Caden Martin, sophomore. And right tackle is Grant Schutte. He's a senior. The receiving core, Chase Stillbauer, a junior. Sean Mukasa is a junior. And Lucas Bogacki is a sophomore. The running backs are Corbin Cruz, senior, and Luke Patterson, a senior. And we said Evan Krug, the junior, is the quarterback. For West Central, their offense will start like this. Connor Marlott is the junior quarterback. Fullback is Jaden Miller. Wing Aiden White. Receivers Colton Tarr, Chase Mitchell, and Raul Bazan. And offensive line is left tackle Joe Jackson. Left guard Buzz Beiswinger. Center Max Scholes. Right guard Blake Hughes. And right tackle Kristen Hughes.
South Newton will get the ball to start off first. Black uniforms with pink numbers on pink out night here at South Newton. The white tops for the Trojans, black helmets, black pants. Kind of an overcast, rainy night here. This is the first really cold night we've had out of the 6 so far in high school football.
We'll give that West Central starting defense, since they'll be out on the turf first. Their defensive ends will be manned by Blake Hughes and Christian Hughes. The tackles are Buzz Beiswinger and Riley Jackson. Linebackers, 4 deep, Jacob Pilarski, Jaden Miller, Austin Bolin, and Dre Villarreal. Safeties are Spencer Lehman and Zion Rodriguez, and your corners, Colton Tarr and Connor Marlott.
Looks like Austin Bolin will kick it away for the Rebels, or for the Trojans, from the 40. Mukasa and Bogicki are back deep for the Rebels, standing about their 15-yard line. 12 minutes up on the game clock. Battle for first place in the Midwest Conference. High school football tonight on 3kgthecage.com. Check us out on our website, our Facebook. We are underway. It's a line drive kick.
Fielded on the bounce.
And a short run puts the Rebels in business right near the 30. Evan Krug is a quarterback, junior.
Pretty good crowd on hand here in this.
Umbrellas are out.
Yeah, rainy day.
Looks like it's a 3-man defensive front. No, 4-man for the Trojans. Krug in shotgun formation, 2 wideouts left, 1 right. First play from scrimmage for the Rebels. Krug goes back to pass, fires it out. It's caught. Little slant in at about the 35.
Pass is complete.
Up to the 34-yard line.
16, Lucas Pakuski on the reception.
Bakuski on the catch for 4 yards.
On the play, second down and 4 yards to go.
I'd say it's a gain of 5. Let's try that.
34-yard line.
Second down and short now for the Rebels.
Bob, there's 2 junior quarterbacks who can sling it and are very experienced. 2 of the best that we've seen.
Ball handed off right up the middle, nothing doing. Cruz carried it. Pilarski on the stop for the Trojans. May gain the yard up to the 35. Third down and 4.
36-yard line. 3rd and 4, Rebels.
3 wideouts to the right now, the far side for South Newton. 1 to the near side right in front of their bench.
West Central really has the box jammed up. Everybody's uptight.
Krug with a long count. Pitches it out. A little swing pass out to Corbin Cruz.
Not going to get it.
Nothing doing.
No.
Nope. Good defense by West Central that time.
West Central really converged on the ball carrier.
Looks like a punt formation, I would think, for right now. And Cruz comes up hobbling. No, are they going to go for it? They're going for it on 4th down and about a yard. Wow, that's a big gamble for Brad Beavis here from his own 38-yard line. Or is he just...
They're going to get it.
And they're going to get it and more. There's Krug's got it to the 50, 40.
Great job by the quarterback, Evan Krug, who just kind of hesitated, took a stutter step towards the line, and then broke around to his left, the near side for us. He was wide open, and boy, he showed some good jets there, Bob, to get outside that West Central defense. They couldn't get over there in time, anywhere near time. On that here, boy, Brad Beavis gambling early.
29-yard run.
Man, it paid off.
Ball's inside of West Central territory at the 33-yard line. Krug keeps it himself again right up the middle. Stopped by number 64, Joe Jackson. I always think that song when I think of Joe Jackson, right?
Gotta like that. Shoeless.
There was a shoeless Joe Jackson, yes. 1 yard gain there, 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line. Just underway, no score. West Central South Newton High School football on 3KGthecage.com. Krug's got it again, running right up the middle. Got across the 30 to about the 28.
Veered to his right this time and found a little daylight. But it's going
down at 4 yards to go for the Rebels.
Bring up a 3rd and 4.
Ball's at the 33-yard line. 38-yard line, I'm sorry. Got to get to the 33, so 3rd down and 5.
Still a Bauer brings the play in from the sideline, and he'll line up far to the left.
Long from Mikasa, they're both out to the left. 3rd and 5 for Krug. Goes back to pass, looks over the middle, and it's going to be broken up.
Good defense that time. I thought it was going to be picked. That was Spencer Lehman on the stop. It was passed really right over the middle, kind of a post route.
Timeout on the field now, and we'll keep it right here. 4th down and 5 for the Rebels with 8:26 to go in the first quarter. Scoreless game, West Central and South Newton. Got to go for it here, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
This is
no-brainer
territory here. If you don't get it, then so what? You're at the,
Set the tone with that first long gainer on 4th down.
4th down to 5 at the 38 for South Newton. They have 3 wideouts to the near side, 1 to this side.
I'm betting on the quarterback, Krug.
Krug, long count.
No, he's gonna
fires
throw
it out, and it's incomplete.
That was a tough try that time.
Yeah, that was.
Tried to get it out to Corbin Cruz.
And get possession of the football back to the West Central Trojans.
I think it would have picked up the first down, but it really wasn't close to a completion.
So West Central takes over. Their defense comes up big, and they take over at the 38. 8:23 to go in the first quarter, scoreless game here.
Rebels are going to line up like this on defense. Hayden Basewick, senior, and Grant Schutte are the ends. Your nose is Eduardo Andrade Luda.
Marlatt hands it off up the middle. to number 21. That's Jaden Miller.
Jaden Miller, the ball carrier
Gets
for
3
the
or 4
Trojans.
yards up to the
Gain of
32
4 on the play.
Basewick with the
yard
stop.
line.
For the Trojans.
Inside linebackers for the Rebs are Luke Patterson, senior, and David Van Wienen, a sophomore.
Miller again gets to the 35, maybe 36. Making it 3rd and short now for West Central.
Rebel outside back. Boy, West Central in that.
Hurry up.
Yeah.
Martin in on
Not-
the stop for the Rebels.
Not huddling up at all. Just
That'll bring up 3rd and about 2 yards to go for the Trojans.
Wideouts left and right for West Central. 3rd down from the 36. They have to get to the 38. 3rd and 2. Marlatt, shotgun formation. Keeps it himself. He's got running room. 40, 45, 50, 45, 40. Finally knocked down Connor Marlatt. Big time run there. Good fake up the middle. Just kept it himself, and he found running room.
Ball placed down.
wide out
Rebel
Colton Tarr
territory
with a
about
good
the
block
36
to
yard
help
line. First
Marlatt
down
find
for the
that extra
Trojans.
room.
26-yard run there by Marlatt. 1st and 10 Trojans at the South Newton 38.
Want to finish up on that South Newton defense. Corbin Cruz and Caden Martin, senior, sophomore, respectively, are your outside linebackers.
Marlatt's got it again, keeps it himself, gets across the 35 before being
Marlatt,
knocked
the
off
ball
his
carrier
feet.
for the Trojans.
Gain of about 4 there. 2nd and 6. The ball's at the 34-yard line of South Newton.
Cruz with the stop that time. Corners are Logan Moguki, a sophomore, and Sean McCoska, a junior. And safeties are Evan Krug and Chase Stillbauer.
Ball pitched out to number 2. Of course, that's Aiden White. Good run. Little pitch down the
Aiden
right
White, the ball
sideline. He got a
carrier for
first
the
down and
Trojans.
more.
They finally spun him down about the 20-yard line. That is a big
Ball
gainer.
placed down
From
at
the 34
17-yard
down to
line of
the
Rebels.
20.
First down, Trojans.
So just like the
Now 3rd down to the 17. So
just like the Rebels' first set from scrimmage, Bob, it was a quarterback run, quarterback keeper that got them sparked, got the offense sparked.
ball's at the 17-yard line now. Marlatt's got it up the middle. Short gain.
Connor Marlatt, the ball carrier for the Trojans. 3-yard play.
Second down
Coming
and
up for the Trojans.
6. Ball's at about the 13-yard line, I would say.
But the ball's at the Rebel 11-yard line.
Marlatt hands it up the middle to White. Breaks free.
Inside the 5, Bob.
Aiden White, the ball carrier for the Trojans, up the middle. The result of the play is a 1st and goal for the Trojans.
First down and goal at the
Like the Rebel 3-yard line.
3-yard line. Just under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Marlatt, pistol set. Miller's got it up the middle. Not going to get a touchdown, but going to be short. 2-yard gain to the 1.
Miller, the ball carrier up the middle for the Trojans.
2nd down and goal from the 1 for
Gain
the
of about 2
Trojans.
on the play.
Testing
Great.
the middle of that
2nd and goal
Rebel defensive front.
from the Rebel 1-yard line.
They were able to shed the blockers this time. And
Marlatt, pistol set. And now a flag goes down.
Got a penalty marker on the play.
Legal procedure, and that has been a bugaboo of West Central last few games. Big-time penalties, and they'll march back again from the 1 to the 6.
Illegal procedure.
it wasn't as bad last week in the big win against North Newton.
It was
They only
6
had
still,
6,
though.
but
Yeah.
It broke a string of 2 weeks of
All
12
about the 6-yard
penalties in a
line.
row.
Second and goal for the Trojans from the Rebels 6.
Second goal from the 6 for West Central. 4:15 to go in the first quarter. No score. Marlatt, pistol formation, man in motion. Ball handed off to number 14. That's Spencer Lehman.
He almost got in. And
Got those yards back, I think.
Yeah, took it around the far side and good tackle.
Good
Good open field tackle. Saved the touchdown.
Third and goal for the Trojans.
Third and goal from the 1. I think this might be Connor Marlatt time, you think?
That would be my guess.
No, he hands it off and into the end zone with Aiden White. Aiden White, 1-yard touchdown run that put the Trojans on top, 6-0. Another big key to this game tonight is going to be who converts their extra points. They go for 2. Most of the time, West Central always goes for 2. And they're set up to do that again. 3:31 to go. Aiden White's 1-yard run has the Trojans on top. They'll try for the 2-point conversion. Here's a pitch to Miller, and he's not going to make it. So extra point fails. 3:31 to go in the first. 6-0 in favor of West Central. Back after this on 3KGTheCage.com.
Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent Joe Goodeman has been serving the Jasper County and surrounding area since 2009. Being involved in the area, Joe Goodeman has kept his interest in making sure he provides the best insurance for his clients. Whether you need life, car, home, business, farm and crops, or even renter's insurance, Agent Joe Goodeman will keep searching for the best policy for your valued investments. Call Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Joe Goodeman at 219-866-4694 or stop in at 2570 North McKinley Avenue in Rensselaer.
Bob Kurtz and Bill Kay back with you at South Newton. 6-0 West Central leads. Impressive first drive for the Trojans, Bill.
Sure was, Bob. Aiden White has been kind of a scoring machine for West Central. That is his 7th touchdown.
He's a dual threat, isn't he? He can run the ball or he can catch it.
And he's had a lot of successful 2-point conversions, so now he's got 52 points on the season.
Double goes to the ball carrier on the return for the Rebels. Close to the 4-yard
And South
line.
Newton gets the ball, and Mukasa runs it up to about the 39-yard line. That's where the Rebels take over first and 10, trailing 6-0 here. 3:25 to go in the quarter. Ball at the 39-yard line. White out to the right. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Running back to the left of Krug. Krug gets it. Fires it deep. Still a Bauer looking for it over his head. Incomplete.
Well, he had him. Still a Bauer. Had a step on the defender, who was Chase Mitchell. I liked the way Krug kind of spun out and found himself a little extra time, but got too much air under that one, just about a step and a half.
2nd and 10 for South Newton. Ball fumbled, and it looked like it's recovered by West Central.
I think that's Tristan Sizemore.
South Newton got the recovery. Lost a yard back to the 38, 3rd down and 11. The Rebels were lucky that time.
Boy, they sure are. I don't know how Sizemore and the Trojans didn't come up with that ball.
Yeah. Plopped right to one of the South Newton guys that are on the ground. What happened. Two wideouts to the near side, one to the far side on 3rd down and 11. They look for Stillabauer. He's got him at the 50, 45. Stillabauer wrestled it away from number 4, Chase Mitchell. I'm sorry. First down, they got up from the 39 all the way up to the 42. 19-yard pickup on that pass play on 3rd and 11.
Coach Beavis has been intermingling the pass quite a bit here in the early going, whereas West Central on their touchdown from scrimmage was all runs, nothing in the air.
Cruz right up the middle, got good running room. He breaks free for a long run. I can't see.
He's down to about the 6-yard line, Bob.
He got it from
one step away.
43 down. You're going to take over now, Bill. I can't see that. 43 down to the 6, you say?
Yes, indeed.
That's 37 yards by Corbin Cruz.
We're going to get a timeout here on the West Central defense.
Mark Hall didn't like what he saw on that. That was just a bust right up the middle by Cruz.
Way too easy. Big hole.
It'll be 1st and goal for the Rebels. They are at the
Talk about flipping the field, Bob. Man.
Yeah, in a hurry.
Wow.
It was 3rd and 11 just a few plays ago. 6-0, West Central leading, but South Newton knocking on the door right here to get that tying touchdown back here.
So far, offenses are both looking pretty good. South Newton just kind of stalled on their initial drive after taking it almost all the way. Turned it over. West Central marched all the way down on a couple long gainers by Connor Malott and the running crew. Punched it in, and now South Newton will try to tie it up.
All right, Billy, all yours.
All right. Shotgun formation. There's the snap high. Krug's going to take it, find his way. Oh, upended by number 24, 21, Jaden Miller.
Pick up about 5 on the play. 2nd and goal, Rebels.
Still picked up 5 yards.
2-yard line.
So it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 2. Here's the handoff right up the middle to Cruz. And I think he's held up just short of the end. He gained a step or two towards it, but they're going to mark it at the West Central 1, call it the 1.5. And it's going to be 3rd and 1 with 1:44 and counting in the first quarter of play, 6-0 West Central. Handoff this time. Any call? Waiting for a call? No call. Again, another plunge right up the middle. And it's going to be short. 4th and 1. It is right as close as you can get, Bob.
Got to be a quarterback sneak here, doesn't it? 1-inch line.
Ask the Bears how they like to run it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what the thought is these days. Nobody goes against. Cruz gets the darker snap, and he gets it into the end zone. Untouched. Corbin Cruz with 49 seconds to go in the first quarter.
What an answer by South Newton. Of the opening touchdown by West Central. Now South Newton ties it up. And now South Newton, who struggled all last week with their 2-point conversions, are they going to try and kick it, Bill, or are they going to try and...
They're going to try and kick it.
And who kicks? 53, I think, isn't it? Edgardo Andrade Luna, I think, is their kicker, if I'm not mistaken.
We have a penalty marker on the play.
And it's going to be
Offside
against the Trojans, lined up offside.
Now do you change your thought here?
I don't know. I think maybe you do. And, yeah, Brad Beavis is sending in the 2-point conversion troops. About 4 or 5 guys trade off. And Beavis will try to shoot for 2. Snap and run up the middle. I can't see, but it's good. I think that is Cruz again.
For the Rebel 2-point conversion.
Blasts in for the 2-point conversion.
Was that Krug?
Yep, Cruz.
Oh, okay.
Corbin Cruz.
So 8-6. How important is that extra point now that they were offsides on and made them pay? .3 seconds left to go. 8-6 now in favor of South Newton. Mark Hall coaches the Trojans, dean of the Midwest Conference coaching, I think, right?
Yes, he is.
By a long shot.
Yeah. And snuck up on everybody, didn't he?
Yeah.
Remember when Mark was just joining the coaching ranks?
Over at North
Newton?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, he's the dean of the area small schools here. Been a good start to this one, Bob, just as we had expected and hoped for.
Yeah, boy, that South Newton converted at 3rd and 11. That turned the whole drive around,
It
didn't
sure
it?
did, yeah.
South Newton will kick it away. Usually they don't kick very far, so we'll see if West Central scoots up a little bit here to receive the kick. 8-6, Rebels lead.
49 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Short kick. Fielded on the run at the...
Chase Mitchell with the ball.
Not going very far, though.
No, he doesn't get back up to
Chase
the...
Mitchell on the return for the
About the
Trojans.
32-yard line,
yeah.
yep.
Stopped by a host of Rebels.
8-6 South Newton leading here late in the first quarter. A very entertaining first quarter.
Ball placed down at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10 Trojans.
How about senior night on September 23rd, Bob?
Yeah, I know it.
Wow.
Football schedule is a little
That's a little glitch.
odd this year, isn't it?
3 straight weeks, going to have to fire up the school buses and hit the road.
Whiteouts left and right for West Central from the 32. Marlatt looks over the defense. 3-man down lineman for the Rebels. I'll hand it right up the middle.
No, Marlatt
Marlatt's
kept
got
keeper.
it. Didn't get much. Should have handed it off.
Marlatt, the ball carrier for the Trojans.
Moved down to left-hand side of the line.
55, Caden Martin in on
And
the stop.
South Newton really held their
2nd down.
gaps. They would not let anything open up.
Wouldn't have to snap it if they don't want to. Let's see if they do. Marlatt surveys the defense. Man in motion. Marlatt pitches it out. Good running room.
Still
on his feet. Miller's got it.
Jaden
He
Miller,
gets it
ball
up from the
carrier for Trojans.
34-yard line up across midfield. 18-yard run by Miller there. Puts in business at the South Newton 48.
1st down. They're at the Rebel 40.
we have one more play here in the first quarter. Boy, this
I don't
first
think so.
quarter has been
Don't think so. They get it off in 2 seconds. They're amazing. They're going to try, aren't they? Referees are oh, no, it must have been out of bounds then, huh?
there you go.
Hand off to Lehman. He's got good running room right up the middle. Another big run. That's Spencer Lehman, the 5'9", 150-pound junior. Runs it up from the 48 down to the 23-yard line. 25 yards on that carry.
35-yard pickup on the play.
And the Rebels are
That'll result in
reeling
a
here
Trojan
again.
first down.
End of one quarter, 8-6 South Newton. Back with quarter number 2
In Rebel
after this
territory
on
about the
3kgthecage.com.
3-yard line.
Pulver Psychological Services offers psychological counseling, consultation, and assessment. Locally owned and operated, Pulver Psych focuses on solutions for the community and serves as support for individuals, families, and organizations. Whether you're in need of personal, family, or success counseling, Pulver Psychological Services can help you reach your life goals. Increase work satisfaction, have better relationship compatibility, improve sports performance. Get in touch with Pulver Psychological Services by visiting pulverpsych.com.
Meet you at Arnie's, Rensselaer's go-to pizza and so much more. Pizza, sandwiches, burgers are here. Don't forget about dessert. Wings, cheese sticks, garlic bread too. Arnie's pizza menu has something for everyone. Dine in or carry out in the best pizza in town. Located across from St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer. Call 219-866-9999 and meet you at Arnie's.
Welcome back to South Newton, where it's Rebels 8, West Central 6, as we're underway here in the second quarter. But West Central is driving. Short gainer that time by Jaden Miller. But set up a second down. For West Central. Out of the pistol formation. Handoff this time again.
Connor Marlette, the ball carrier for the Trojans. No gain on the play. Third down for the Trojans.
Marlott, the quarterback, stopped that time.
Right there at the
He's going to bring up
Rebel
3rd and 5 at the
14-yard line.
Marlott calls out the signals. Hand off this time, 21, and a big gainer. No, that is
Spencer Lehman, the ball carrier.
Spencer
for the
Lehman.
Trojans.
With the carry,
First down,
and he
Trojans.
grabs, that was a first down gainer. Big play for West Central right there, as they'll bring up 1st and goal from the 5-yard
Ball's
line.
at the Rebel 5-yard line.
A lot of offense tonight, Billy.
Yeah, a lot of big plays, and then runs up the middle. South Newton sprinkling in the pass. Broke off one big completion. But West Central, everything's been on the ground so far. I'm sure it will be from here, too. Here's a right up to the middle to the fullback that time. Number 44.
Pilarski.
Jacob Pilarski.
Jacob
ball
Pilarski,
carrier for the Trojans.
Junior, 5'7", 160 pounds.
Second
Gained
down.
probably about half of it. Just underway in quarter number 2. Been a close one, a good one. Just as we expected, the battle for the Midwest Conference leadership right here in week number 6. There's a handoff. And it looks like, is that Marlott?
They're
Whoa.
gonna let the ball carrier up the middle.
He got as close as you can get.
Stopped at the goal line by the middle of the Rebel defense.
But here
That'll
we go.
be 3rd and goal for the Trojans.
3rd and
At the
1.
Rebel 1.
We've seen some pretty good stands here. But so far, the offenses have come through when they need it. Again, West Central, no huddle offense. Marlott takes it, hands off to the fullback again, and this time touchdown.
Up the middle for a Trojan touchdown.
He said Marlatt, so was that who ran it?
I was like, no, someone's going to get real mad real quick if I don't change this.
They're going to go for two.
At the 2-point conversion.
And no good as the
And that 2-point
Trojan
conversion is no good.
defenders swamp that time. Marlott. I'm not sure who got it in. I thought
you
handed
said
off to the
Marlott,
fullback.
but could be wrong. That's the guys to your right there. They'll everybody know. Pilarski.
See, you don't never trust me. You always like to say I'm wrong.
I didn't say you're wrong.
Oh, you like to say I'm wrong with, oh, they'll never get the playoff with 2 seconds left.
Well, I didn't know they were out of bounds. You didn't tell me they were out of bounds.
That was the quarterback that scored.
He scored once.
Pete.
Yeah, it's not until it's December or January. I think it's February.
Every once in a while, you got to trust me.
I know it. Hey, what a game.
What a game is right, yeah.
Well, technically I can lead optional.
West Central 0 for 2 in
Yeah, that's what I mean. Optional subs, so you can go up to 2 days a week.
point afters, though.
Yeah, and that one wasn't even close. At that time, it was a run by the quarterback, Marlott, and he got smeared for about a 4 or 5 yard loss. That ball's kickoff's going to call just. Oh my gosh. South Newton just let the ball lay there, and West Central came down. Oh man, Brad Beavis can't believe it. He throws his hands up in the air. He's beside himself.
For the Trojans deep in Rebel territory.
That was a big mistake, Bob Kurtz. The ball almost went out of bounds, but it just kind of died right on the end. And
nobody went after it, huh?
There were plenty of black shirts right around it. Wow. So West Central with a big break. See if they can cash in on it. The ball is on.
Set up at the Rebel 20, first down.
You see it's on the 20.
Connor Marletti, ball carrier, close to the Rebel goal line.
Marlott carried the ball there, Bill. Don't know for how far. I can't.
Almost broke through the pay dirt. Stopped at the 1. So
19 yards on that play.
Wow, what a big mistake by the Rebels on that previous kickoff.
It was kind of get you beat, you know.
Yeah, you can't have those brain freezes where, you're either looking at your teammates, everybody, you got it, I got it, who's got it? Hand off to the fullback again, and he tried to bust it over to his right a little bit, but I think he got held up. They're not giving the signal. It's going to remain second down, 2nd and 2. 8:47 to play in the
result of the play is 2nd and 2 for the Trojans at the
second quarter of play. Trojans look to the sideline, get the play called in. Coach Mark Hall. Again, the pistol formation. Marlott, hand off to the fullback this time. Nobody touched him. Straight in for the end zone.
Up the middle for a Trojan touchdown.
With 8:31 to go, Pilarski busts in for a 2-yard carry this time. Just 30 seconds ago, he carried in from the 1.
Wow.
Yeah, they're going to go for 2.
Imagine that.
Hand off to Pilarski, and he's in this time. No, that was...
2-point conversion up the middle is good.
Who was that?
Don't know.
I don't think that was the fullback this time.
I'm perplexed by that move.
So it makes it 20-8.
Pilarski again? Okay, it was Pilarski. It's tough to see those numbers from that far away.
20-8 with 8:31 to go in the first half. See if South Newton can field the kickoff this time. What happened that last one, Bill? On that kick, did nobody just covered it?
Yeah, it's kind of a brain freeze, Bob.
There's a trick play here this time. And Krug's got it running the 35-40. That was a little trickery there. They faked the handoff and went 2 or 3 ways. And
on the return for the Rebels.
First down to 44. A good run back by South Newton. Big drive for them, Bill. They need to get back on the board here.
Going, yeah.
Trail 20-8. West Central on top. 8 minutes and 22 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 from their own 44-yard line.
Senior night here at South Newton. Brad Beavis wandering off by himself down to the other 40-yard line.
I'm still sure he's still stewing about that previous kickoff.
Yeah, you can't. That was like giving him 8 points, wasn't it?
It was. I mean, there's kind of both teams matching each other's scoring drives.
Krug goes back to pass. Now he rushes it up the middle. Nothing doing. Pilarski again right there on the stop. That didn't fool anybody, Bill. He got back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
No, he didn't. He got back to the 43-yard line. That's.
I guess they won.
Yeah. Sure looked like to me they started on the 44. I know. Second and 11 for South Newton, who trails 20-8.
Brad Beavis maybe going to have to go back to the pass here pretty soon.
Cruz has it.
Another short gainer.
Maybe got it up to the 45 for a gain of 2. 3rd down and 9.
Corbin Cruz, the ball carrier up the middle, 3rd down.
Hope you're enjoying your Friday night. Make sure you check out our website at 3kgthecage.com. We have all our games archived on there. You can see them on YouTube as well, on our YouTube channel. Saturday morning. There's a slant in. It's caught wide open. He's going to break free. And is that Stillebauer? Almost got to the end zone. What a pass from Krug to Stillebauer on a slant in right over the middle. Caught it in stride. He got it from the 45 all the way down to the 4, I think.
Wow. That was exciting.
That was a beautiful pass, Bill, right in stride.
Stillebauer really is a sure-handed receiver. Boy, he's done a great job so far this year.
51 yards on that slant in over the middle to Stillebauer. Rebels in business.
Boy,
at
they
the
needed
4.
that one. Yeah, they needed that one.
Krug's got it, and he looks like he's going to go end zone, isn't it?
Yes.
Krug scores from 4 yards out. And that makes the score 20-14 now.
That was Krug or Cruz?
That was Krug, the quarterback. I think he had the long white sleeves on. Number 9, yep. Again, this was Andre Luna to try the kick here. Snap is up. Kick is up. Looks good from here.
Looks good. No.
No good.
Wow.
Had the distance, just accuracy is no good. 6:43 to go in the first half. 20-14. South Newton trails by 6. Back after this on 3kgthecage.com.
High-quality personalized dental service is what they do at Hillcrest Dental. For over 40 years, generations have relied on Hillcrest Dental for beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. John Ayler and Dr. Jack Drone look forward to seeing you for your next dental visit. For information or to set your appointment, call 219-866-7117. That's 219-866-7117. Or visit hillcrestdental.net. Hillcrest Dental is a proud sponsor of all high school athletics.
South Newton High School is the site of this Midwest Conference matchup in high school football tonight. On the cage, very entertaining first half here, 20-14. West Central leading, and they'll get the ball as South Newton scored a touchdown. Well, they got each team has 1 2-point conversion, right? I think.
Correct.
Here's the boot, fielded by number 5, Zion Rodriguez, right up the middle, runs into a host of Rebels. Flag goes down. Been a pretty penalty-free game up until this point.
There is a penalty marker on the play.
I think that's only the third flag total we've seen all contests.
That's usually on the kick return team, right? And most likely?
I would guess from where he threw it right by the tackle, unless there's some sort of face mask.
Well, they're walking toward the South Newton.
Against the Rebels.
Oh, man, it's got to be face mask then, doesn't it?
The personal foul face mask penalty.
It is a face mask, a 15-yarder. So the Trojans in business at their own 42-yard line, leading 20-14 with 6:35 to go in the first half.
Ball moved up to the 42-yard line.
Connor Marlatt, 5'10", 150-pound junior, calls the plays for the Trojans. Running back is Polarski right behind him. White on a wing. Lehman on a wing. Wideouts left and right.
We haven't seen a punt yet, have we, Bob?
We have not. Marlatt with a man in motion. And he hands it off to White running the right side, and good coverage by the Rebels there to not go for the fakes.
Yeah, good pursuit. They did. White is a shifty runner, but the Rebs had flooded the area with defenders, tacklers, and able to gang tackle them down.
Out of 1 yard pickup up to the 44. Maybe 2. Second down and 8. Just under 6 minutes to go in the first half. 2014 Trojans. Marlatt hands it right up the middle to Polarski. Gets across the 45 to the 48.
Move the pile a little bit, but it's going to bring up a long third down. Maybe
for the Trojans
3rd and 4.
at their own 48-yard line.
Got to get to the South Newton 48. They got 4 yards to go, almost 5. Trojans set up for the line of scrimmage. Marlatt in a pistol formation, man in motion. And Marlatt's got it himself, and he rumbles ahead for the first down. He got 5.
Made a nice fake, and it drew a couple defenders off of him, and he was able to squirt free just enough.
First down at the 47-yard line of South Newton for West Central.
He just kind of stretched it out. That was a key first down.
West Central 20, South Newton 14. Marlatt surveys the defense. Trojans have a man in motion in White. He's got the ball himself. Good defense again by South Newton. That's 55, I think, on the stop. Caden Martin
55, Caden Martin on
with the stop after a 1 yard pickup to the 46-yard line. Second down and 9 24-25 and counting in the first half. 2014 West Central leading. They have the ball in South Newton territory. Marlatt with a man in motion. And White's got it for a first down and more.
Well, he's got a burst. Man.
Aiden White around the corner.
You don't get him on that initial
Gain of about 14.
drive into the line, then he's dangerous.
12-yard pickup on the sweep to the right for White. First down, Trojans. They're marching again. Nearing the 4-minute mark of the first half.
White and the quarterback Marlatt have just really become a very productive 1-2 punch running the ball. Add in Pilarski now, the fullback.
Pilarski's got it this time, running right up the middle, and he's got another first down.
44, Jacob Pilarski up the middle.
Man, he rumbles.
That'll be a Trojan first down. Pick up about 18 on that play.
15 or 16-yard gain that time by Pilarski. Pilarski is the fullback. They have wings on either side of him. And Marlatt's right in the middle.
Pilarski only had 21 carries for 98 yards coming in, Bob, so a little bit of a surprise how he's featured as much as he is.
Pilarski's got it again. Nothing doing this time for Pilarski.
Jacob Pilarski hit in the backfield for a loss.
He lost a yard. Back to the 21, it looks like.
But can you do it
53-1.
2-3 downs in a row?
Right.
That's what the trouble's been
Down.
for South Newton anyways.
Second down and 11 for the Trojans. They sent a wide out to the left, one to the right. Pilarski right behind Marlatt. Ball handed right up the middle, and it's going to be a breakaway touchdown for
Spencer Lehman runs up the middle.
Spencer Lehman.
Trojan touchdown.
Spencer Lehman with the
Spencer
touchdown.
Lehman with the touchdown run of what, 21 yards?
Yes.
That was too easy, Bill. That was, boy, West Central made it look easy on the run there. And Mark Hall doesn't have to pass the ball. He's not going to. 2:40 to go in the first half, and Bill, you're going to take over again on the 2-point conversion here. It's out of my sight.
Hand up right up the middle to Pilarski. They gets in.
Jacob Pilarski up the middle for a 2-point conversion for the Trojans.
28-14 now. Boy. Did we expect this much offense in the first half?
I don't think so.
28-14. Now West Central leading. And they got the ground game revved up tonight.
Stand by at halftime, ladies and gentlemen. We will be honoring the class of 1972 from South Newton.
Man, that's getting back to my era. Class of 1972. That's close. Not quite.
That was the first class to complete the full 6 years at South Newton.
Oh, man.
I should know those guys. I graduated in 72.
You did?
Bishop Nolan Institute class of 72.
Oh, boy. 50-year anniversary for you?
Come and gone, yeah.
You're old.
Yes, I'm old. There's no doubt about that. The most correct thing he said all night.
I don't say much correct, that's for sure. 28-14 West Central. The kick is away. Fielded on the left side, and not much doing there for the Rebels. They take over pretty deep in their own territory here. They got it up to about the 27-yard line. First down and 10. South Newton, let's see if they have an answer again. South Newton has answered, but they can't stop the Trojans defensively. Ball's at the 27-yard line now for South Newton. Krug in shotgun formation. Krug runs to his right, fires it out, wide open receiver, and a beautiful catch out there. What a catch by number Lucas Boguski with a beautiful fingertip catch right in front of Brad Beavis at the 43-yard line. That's a 16-yard pickup there, all the way to the 43 now. That might have been the best catch of the year. Caught it with his fingertips, tiptoeing the sidelines.
I mean, we'll still make some dollars, though.
Krug goes back to pass again, fires it over the middle, intercepted by
Thomas Applegate.
Zion Rodriguez.
Yeah, Zion
Got
Rodriguez.
it? Oh, watch out. And somebody got hurt on the South Newton bench there.
Is he all right? Yeah, it is.
Boy, he got plowed into by Rodriguez.
Oh, he's good.
He's okay.
Yeah.
Dr. Moss, the trainer. Boy, good play defensively by Zion Rodriguez, 5'10", 150-pound senior. Carried it back to the 47-yard line of West Central.
Second turnover by the Rebs. They got to clean that up if they want any hope for coming out on top in this.
White's got it, 50. There's a flag goes down, though. That run's going to go. He's going to go. Still going on his feet. Deep in South Newton territory, but it's going to be called back.
Spins back inside the 10-yard line.
It's going to come back because there's a flag at the line of scrimmage there. What a run by Aiden White. But it's going to be for nothing. So it's going to be a 1st and 20 on the hold call. Boy, Mark Hall's going to be livid about that. That would have set up another touchdown opportunity.
That run is negated.
I'll tell you what, though, those kind of calls.
Penalty against the Trojans.
But, it wasn't a late call. I mean, that flag was out. And it was, I think the block, the hold, is what set him free, the ball carrier free. So
you're saying it was a legitimate penalty is what you're saying?
Yeah, very legitimate.
Yeah. Mark Hall's still not going to like it.
No, you're right. You're right there.
1st and 20 now, all the way back to the 437-yard line now. White in motion again. Ball handed up the middle. Good running room again this time. And that was Lehman. Gets it up to the 44-yard line.
Lehman, the ball carrier for the
Got
Trojans.
7 of those penalty yards back. 2nd down and about 13.
44-yard line of the Trojans.
They got to get to the
Second
Rebel
down and
43.
13 yards to go.
A lot of misdirection, a lot of crossing routes for the Trojans, isn't it, on their runs. Marlatt fires it over the middle. It's going to be intercepted, I believe. It is.
That pass is intercepted.
Seth Derlacher with the interception.
Derlacher, senior defensive back.
A Rebel first down.
Boy, that was a big defensive play for South Newton.
On their first attempted forward pass of the night. Mark Hall's going to say, that's why I don't throw it.
He said only bad things can happen when you throw it.
Exactly.
That was one of them. Now South Newton gets the ball back. They've got time. 1:33 to go. Krug goes back to pass. A wide open receiver.
He's got it.
It's going to be Stillebauer. He's going to score from 58 yards out. That's a way to make him pay after the turnover. Boy, when Stillebauer and Krug hook up, they're pretty unstoppable.
58-yard touchdown pass.
What a pass right in stride again, and he beat.
To Corbin Cruz.
Oh, it's Corbin Cruz caught that? I'm sorry. I thought it was Stillebauer. Sorry about that. Cruz Corbin, didn't mean to slight you there. Krug goes back to pass, fires it over the middle, it's blocked. Pass is incomplete.
2-point conversion is no good.
28-20 now. South Newton draws back with an 8 with 1:24 to go.
You say that was a 58-yard?
58-yarder from Krug to Cruz. Krug is spelled K-R-U-G. Cruz is C-R-U-Z. So, what an entertaining half, Bill. It's finally an exciting game.
Yes.
And it's 28-20. Well, South Newton's defense came up big, and that was the first play after the
pick.
That's the way you do it.
1:24 to go. It seems like could be plenty of time for another score.
28-20, West Central leading South Newton, 1:24 to go in the first half. Bill will have a scoring summary for you at halftime. We'll try and get some scores of other games for you.
That's Cruz's second touchdown on the game.
Ooh, it's
One
a
on
short
Brown.
kick. It's going to be fielded at the 32 and up to the 35. So that's where the Trojans take over. Will they try and throw the ball again here or just run it?
Chase Mitchell on the reception there for the kickoff return.
Jaden Mitchell on the return for the Trojans.
Ball's at the 35-yard line of
Ball
West
is
Central.
placed down at that
1:18 to go.
35-yard line.
8-point lead
First
for
down,
West Central.
Trojans.
Marlatt surveys the defense. Polarski is right behind him. White and Lehman flanked left and right. Polarski's got it, I think.
Yes.
Jacob Polarski, the ball carrier.
Short
for the
gain.
Trojans.
Gain 1.
Short gain on the play.
Doesn't look like Mark Hall is
2nd and 9.
going to shoot for any passes here, I wouldn't think.
35
Coaches like to
yard
reel it
line.
in once they have a turnover, you know.
Under a minute now and a half. Another
Polarski's
handoff.
got it again.
Yep.
Yeah, they're just going to
Jacob Polarski,
They're just going to
ball
run out the
carrier.
clock here. Well, Brad Beavis calls a timeout now.
The Rebels call time.
There's 40 seconds to go in the first half, 28-20. South
Trojans
Newton
will go
trails.
third down and 9 yards to go at their own.
Don't forget the Coach's
37
Cage
yard
program
line.
every Wednesday night at 6 o'clock Central Time from Arnie's in Rensselaer. Hear all your favorite coaches' comments on 3kgthecage.com. Our live stream begins at 6. Next week, we'll be heading back to Rensselaer Central as the Bombers take on Benton Central in week number 7. Very entertaining first half here. Both teams have had productive offenses in the first half. 3rd down and 8 for West Central. Marlatt in shotgun formation. Polarski is the fullback right behind him. Wideouts left and right on 3rd and 8. That's White's got it. First down and a little bit more for Aiden White. And let's see if that will be the end.
Aiden White, the ball carrier for the Trojans.
They don't have to run a play if they don't want to, but they are. From their own 46. Well, they don't have to snap it. They don't want to. Marlatt goes back, looking for the long ball, fires it out. It's tipped. And that was an ill-advised pass right there, Bill. South Newton had their hands on it, tipped it away.
Yeah, it came down about the 45-yard line of South Newton. If that would have been picked, Rebs might have had some green grass in front of them.
I think they might have well just call it a day here, first half. "15 seconds to go." I think just one running play and let's get into the locker room. As the ball pitched out to Pilarski. Not much yardage there, and that should do it. End of one half here in Midwest Conference football action from South Newton. The visiting West Central Trojans lead South Newton 28-20. Back with a look at statistics and more after this on 3KGTheCage.com.
Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent Joe Goodeman has been serving the Jasper County and surrounding area since 2009. Being involved in the area, Joe Goodeman has kept his interest in making sure he provides the best insurance for his clients. Whether you need life, car, home, business, farm and crops, or even renter's insurance, Agent Joe Goodeman will keep searching for the best policy for your valued investments. Call Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Joe Goodeman at 219-866-4694 or stop in at 2570 North McKinley Avenue in Rensselaer.
After a hard day's work or play, it's time for some relaxation, and there's no better place than Unwind on Front Street in Rensselaer. For massage therapy, facials, spray tanning, yoga classes, and wellness, stop by Unwind. They also offer student athletes 30-minute massages for $25. Alina would like to thank Unwind's loyal customers for their patronage since 2016. To make an appointment, call Unwind at 219-869-0290.
Reinforcements Designs is a full-service graphic design, screen printing, and sign shop. They offer logo designs, screen printing, banners, signs, vehicle lettering and graphics, airbrushing, vinyl letterings, digital printed graphics, freehand engraving, and more. 37 years of design and graphics, Reem Bontrager will help you come up with a customized project of your ideal or plan. Just ask, give Reinforcements Design a call at 219-866-8626 for your next graphic design project.
In agriculture, preparation is important. Dedication is you deciding what to plant and then asking what it will take for a good crop. How much work will it take to produce the final crop? In sports, preparation is vital in becoming the best you can be. Dedication is a well of achievements for a winning desire. Corbett Farms encourages everyone to do their best by having a winning spirit, attitude, and achievement. Your positivity will make a difference. Corbett Farms is proud to sponsor high school sports.
Welcome back to South Newton High School. Bill Kay, Bob Kurtz, Al Stross with you on 3KG. In the halftime here of a very entertaining contest with West Central out ahead 28-20.
He is now living in Rensselaer.
One other score to report. At half, it's
second quarter.
Second quarter score. Lowell ahead of Kankakee Valley, 17-0.
KB just scored a touchdown. So,
okay.
Long run, big long run. I can't remember who it was, but
big long run.
A big long run, yeah, over 50 yards. So we'll see if the Cougars get their extra point here.
Hey, that's a pretty good representative crew there from the class of 72. There's still a lot of guys.
Absolutely.
Coming back for the
loyal offices of Patrick Ryan.
Homecoming of sorts.
Cameron Bank. Applegate
All right.
Seahouse.
Scoring here in this contest went like
Franciscan Health
this. The first quarter
Care.
really didn't have a whole lot of scoring until late,
Dairy.
as South Newton took the opening kickoff, drove all the way down, but stalled out. And went for it on 1 4th down around midfield, or maybe deep in their own territory, or not deep, but towards midfield, and broke up a long gainer. Quarterback ran for that, but then again, they did turn the ball over on downs, and West Central turned their first chance from scrimmage into a good long drive, highlighted by Aiden White's 1-yard touchdown run with 3:31 to go still in the quarter. Trojans went for 2, the run failed, and they had first blood 6-0 in this one. South Newton's Corbin Cruz answered, though, is a nice drive by the Rebels, paid off with a touchdown 1-yard run by Cruz with 49 seconds still to go in the first quarter. Cruz's run for the extra point conversion was good, and at that point the Rebels grabbed their first and only lead of the contest, 8-6. But West Central then scored the next 2 touchdowns back-to-back early in the second quarter, as the fullback Jacob Pilarski burst off a 1-yard run with 9:01 to go, making it 12-8. The run failed on the extra point attempt, so that's where it remained, 12-8 with 9:01 to go. Unfortunately for South Newton, that's when they had a little glitch on the kickoff return and ended up fumbling the ball. The ball just rolled dead inside. It looked like it was going to roll out near the 20-yard line, but rolled dead, and South Newton had some returners around, but nobody picked it up. West Central was good play by them to get down and be alert and fall on that ball. It was a live ball, and sure enough, they scored 30 seconds later with Pilarski again doing the heavy lifting. A 2-yard run put it in the end zone this time. Pilarski's run on the 2-point conversion all of a sudden turned it into a 20-8 West Central lead. But South Newton came back and came back in a big way with Evan Krug, a 4-yard touchdown run with 6:43 to go in the quarter, in the second quarter. It was good, made it 20-14. The Rebs tried to kick the extra point. Looked good, but it was just wide left, and that's where the score remained, 20-14. West Central then answered with a Spencer Lehman 21-yard run, which put them up 26-14, up by 12, matching their biggest lead of the game. And then they bettered that when Pilarski ran in the extra point, making it 28-14 with 2:40 to go in the half. But then South Newton went to the air, and boy, in a beautiful play by Krug, I believe they came off of interception where West Central had their only turnover of the half, and Krug turned that into points as he hit Corbin Cruz fully in stride right in the middle of the field for a 58-yard touchdown pass. Rebs went for 2 with the pass attempt failed. So that's where we are right now at the half. West Central 28, South Newton 20. We'll take a halftime timeout here as we're listening to the South Newton marching band entertain us and continue the entertainment. It's been a very entertaining first half, and hopefully we'll see more. Again, our only score we have for you is is Lowell 17, Kankakee Valley 7-6 late in the second quarter of play. You're listening and watching to 3KGTheCage.com.
Hi, this is Chuck Clark with the Underwood Insurance Agency, formerly Preferred Insurance Group. Are you tired of being sacked every month with your auto insurance bill? Do you feel you just pay your premium to your agent and never hear from them? We at the Underwood Insurance Agency work with over 10 insurance carriers to get you our best rate and coverage we can, and we pride ourselves on serving our customers like they are our family. We are conveniently located in Remington and Lafayette. We can be reached at underwoodagency.com. Reach out to us to score big savings.
Meet you at Arnie's, Rensselaer's go-to pizza and so much more. Pizza, sandwiches, burgers are here. Don't forget about dessert. Wings, cheese sticks, garlic bread too. Arnie's pizza menu has something for everyone. Dine in or carry out in the best pizza in town. Located across from St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer. Call 219-866-9999 and meet you at Arnie's.
Pulver Psychological Services offers psychological counseling, consultation, and assessment. Locally owned and operated, Pulver Psych focuses on solutions for the community and serves as support for individuals, families, and organizations. Whether you're in need of personal, family, or success counseling, Pulver Psychological Services can help you reach your life goals. Increase work satisfaction, have better relationship compatibility, improve sports performance. Get in touch with Pulver Psychological Services by visiting pulverpsych.com.
Working with our customers has been Kentland Bank's trademark for 87 years. We're dedicated to making your visit a lasting one, and helping you achieve your goals is our #1 priority. With 5 locations, Kentland Bank offers all loans needed for today's businesses and families, including car loans, mortgages, agriculture, and commercial loans. We're here to make your busy life less hectic by offering online and mobile banking, bill pay, and P2P payments. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Back to South Newton High School, where your halftime score has West Central leading 28-20 over the South Newton Rebels. Both teams now back on the field, getting close to second half kickoff. These squads are both come in at 4-1 marks, 2-0 in the Midwest Conference. Trailing them is Frontier, a 1-0 mark, who's scheduled to match up with North Newton in a Saturday morning game tomorrow. North White is 1-1 in fourth place in the conference, and then trailed by North Newton 0-2 and Tri-County 0-3. North White has a 500 mark overall for 2-2. Everybody else is under 500 in the conference. In the Hoosier Conference, Rensselaer Central is 1-1, dead center of the West Division, trailing West Lafayette, who hammered them last week. West Lafayette's, of course, the top team in the state of Indiana in 3A. And, boy, they can see why. They've 5-0 mark overall. Benton Central next with a 1-0 mark in the conference, 3-2 overall, as is the Bombers, 1-1 in the conference, 3-2 overall. That's where we'll be with 3KG next week, as Benton Central comes calling the Rensselaer, slated for a 6:30 kick on that one. That should be an interesting game for sure, and it'll be a big one for the lineup for the Hoosier Conference, the way things will line up, and especially making that last week's matchup against the Eastern Division will have a lot to say in that.
Got a score late in the second quarter. It's Central Catholic 14, Rensselaer Central 7.
So hopefully the Bombers can turn that around a little bit. Not a bad trail right there, but boy, that Lafayette part of the schedule, Bob, where you get West Lafayette and then CC back-to-back. It's always a tough road to hoe for the Bombers.
Yes, it is.
Has proved so anyways in recent years. Other games going on in the Midwest Conference. Today, Tri-County is hosting Traders Point. Traders Point, pretty decent squad. They gave South Newton their only loss of the season so far. West Central will return to action next week at Winnemac. Could be a tough one for the Trojans, and the rivalry contest on the road. And they close out their year back home against Frontier on October 7th, and then at North White on October 14th, while the Rebels, 3 consecutive road games fill out the schedule from here on out. They'll be at North White next week, at South Central out of the conference up in Union Mills, Valparaiso territory up there, and then at Frontier in the final regular season game on October 14th.
28-20, West Central leads South Newton. Back with third quarter action after this on 3KGTheCage.com.
Founded in 1931, Community State Bank in Brook is your community bank. We specialize in relationship banking while offering the technology required to meet your modern banking needs. Community State Bank is the area leader in new construction loans and home mortgages. Our lenders know small business and have products to meet your farm and business needs. We're available to get to know you and your needs today at 224 West Main in Brook or by calling 219-275-2441.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Meet you at Arnie's, Rensselaer's go-to pizza and so much more. Pizza, sandwiches, burgers are here. Don't forget about dessert. Wings, cheese sticks, garlic bread too. Arnie's pizza menu has something for everyone. Dine in or carry out in the best pizza in town. Located across from St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer. Call 219-866-9999 and meet you at Arnie's.
In agriculture, preparation is important. Dedication is you deciding what to plant and then asking what it will take for a good crop. How much work will it take to produce the final crop? In sports, preparation is vital in becoming the best you can be. Dedication is a will of achievements for a winning desire. Corbett Farms encourages everyone to do their best by having a winning spirit, attitude, and achievement. Your positivity will make a difference. Corbett Farms is proud to sponsor high school sports.
After a hard day's work or play, it's time for some relaxation, and there's no better place than Unwind on Front Street in Rensselaer. For massage therapy, facials, spray tanning, yoga classes, and wellness, stop by Unwind. They also offer student-athletes 30-minute massages for $25. Alina would like to thank Unwind's loyal customers for their patronage since 2016. To make an appointment, call Unwind at 219-869-0290.
Back at South Newton, Bob Kurtz and Bill Kay with you here.
Bob, real quick as we wait for this second half kickoff. We're looking, the sectionals are ready here as they line up. 8-team sectionals. Sectional 41, host South Newton and North Newton of our local schools will both be in that one. Well, so far, the out front of all teams there's North Judson with the perfect 5-0 mark, while Triton and Culver, or no, Triton and South Newton come in at 4-1. West Central is in sectional 43, along with Tri-County, North White, and Carroll is by far the leader in that one. There's kickoff, West Central with the ball. and fielded by Zion Rodriguez. He'll take it right up to about the Trojan 35-yard line, and they'll start from there.
Big start to the third quarter here. Could determine the game, Bill, you think?
It does. South Newton needs to have a good stop here. I don't. West Central, Bob? They threw it once or twice, maybe, and
had an interception.
Definitely had an interception, and
almost had there. I think they're 0 for 2.
Second toss was almost an interception too. I don't expect we're going to see the ball hit the air unless West Central falls behind in this one.
Right, I agree with you.
Because they've been breaking off enough big plays with their running game.
Pilarski's got it.
Nothing there. What a good.
South Newton does a good job of gang tackling.
That is.
More than one person hits you. Short game from Pilarski, maybe a yard up to the 36-yard line.
Amongst others for the Rebels.
Second down and 9 for the Trojans. Marlatt looks over at the coaching staff there for direction on the 2nd and 9 from the 36. Ball handed up the middle again. Nothing doing. Boy, the Rebel defensive line has been spectacular these first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Looked like Cruz was one of the guys in there, but boy, you're right, Bob. Middle of that Rebel defense really stiffened up here for the start of this quarter anyways.
Third down and 10 from the 35. 28-20 West Central leading South Newton here. Wideouts left and right. Marlatt with a man in motion. Gives it to Lehman going around the left corner. He's got good running room, 45, 50, and a first down.
That's kind of been the story of the game so far. South Newton, stops them, and then there's a leak, and they just can't get off the field for the defense.
15-yard run by Spencer Lehman around the left side right in front of the West Central bench. First and 10 at midfield for the Trojans.
They have yet to force a West Central punt. They've only taken the ball away once via the turnover.
Marlatt, pistol formation, hands the ball off. Pilarski's got it up the middle. The fullback carries to about the 46-yard line, gain of 4, second down and 6.
That's got to be frustrating for a defense to stop them, and then give up the big gainer for first down.
Yep.
West Central has been able to maintain their drives, keep them going like that until they break off the real long gainer, and 4 touchdowns in this game for Trojans already.
Ball handed up the middle to White, I believe. Not much there. Got to the 43, maybe. 42-yard line.
Now it's a third and very makeable.
3rd and 2.
Yeah.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
A lot of misdirection by that offense by West Central. They don't want you to know who has the ball. It's pretty darn effective.
42-yard line of the Rebels.
Ball's at the 42 of South Newton, 3rd and 2 for the Trojans. Marlatt looks over the Rebel defense. And now some movement along the line. I think that's going to be on South Newton.
Is it? I was watching this.
Penalty is against the Rebels.
Going to be a first down by penalty for the Trojans. Offsides down to the 37-yard line now. 1st and 10, West Central. They lead 28-20. 8:43 to go in the third quarter. Bob Kurtz and Bill Kay, Alex Gross, camera person tonight. Appreciate Alex. Marlatt pitches it out, and now a flag goes down. 2 flags go down.
I don't know if that wasn't, again, something
all over the field.
up around a face mask. It looked like the tackle was up pretty high. as they tried to force the ball carrier out of bounds.
2 flags on the same person, I bet. So referee will come and make the call to the crowd here. Personal foul, face mask.
Face mask against the Rebels.
That's a second
That'll
face mask
result in
penalty, I
a
believe, isn't it?
automatic first down for the Trojans.
First down and 10 on the 15-yard walk-off. They put it down to the
That'll put the ball at the Rebel 20.
20-yard
First
line.
down.
That hurts.
Yes, it does. First and 10 for the Trojans. Marlatt surveys the defense. Pilarski right behind him, wings left and right. White's got it on the end around to the right side, got good running room, and he's going to go into the end zone for the touchdown. Aiden White just outran everybody.
That play is a Trojan 20-yard touchdown run by number
Brad
2.
Beavis is steaming over there. That's just, when you get outflanked there, then that makes it easy for the runner. White is too good an athlete to just try and go one-on-one with him. 20-yard run by White with 8:24 to go makes it 34-20.
He has got a lot of speed, doesn't he?
Yes,
Bob?
he does. Pilarski's got it. Don't think he's going to get the 2-point conversion. He does not. 34-20, West Central leading with 8:34 to go. We'll take a timeout. Back after this on 3kgthecage.com.
Working with our customers has been Kentland Bank's trademark for 87 years. We're dedicated to making your visit a lasting one, and helping you achieve your goals is our #1 priority. With 5 locations, Kentland Bank offers all loans needed for today's businesses and families, including car loans, mortgages, agriculture, and commercial loans. We're here to make your busy life less hectic by offering online and mobile banking, bill pay, and P2P payments. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Bill Kay, Bob Kurtz with you back here at South Newton, and the Trojans again have bolstered the lead up to 14 at 34-20.
Rebels need to answer in kind to keep this thing close.
And there's a good run back by the Rebels up to near midfield.
Magusa, the ball carrier on the return for the Rebels. Good return. All the way up to the 48-yard line. Good field position. First down, Rebels.
All right, so South Newton has it at the 48-yard line. Good run back there.
It was.
First
Received
attempt
it.
for the Rebels.
I think the key to those, Bob, you run up and receive it, in stride.
Absolutely.
And
Krug, shotgun formation. Going out to his left, fires it out, wide open receiver, and it's
off
dropped.
his hands.
Maguski should have had that one.
Pass intended for Lucas Maguski is dropped.
A little high, but
Second down.
definitely catchable.
Second down and 10 for the Rebels. They need to regain their composure and score back on the Trojans, who lead by 14 here in the third quarter. 34-20, West Central leading. Second down and 10 from the 48.
Well, especially since the defense hasn't proven the ability to stop West Central.
No. Cruz has got it, nothing doing.
Barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Up the middle, short gain on the play. Actually, might be no gain at all. 3rd and 10.
Joe Jackson in on a stop on that one for West Central.
On their own 40.
3rd down and 10 for South Newton. Well, West Central is in the same boat, and they converted on 3rd and 10, where South Newton's got a 3rd and 10 right now. They send 3 wideouts to the far side of the field right in front of us here on 3rd and 10. Krug rolls back to pass, fires it up over the middle, and it's caught. Corbin Cruz makes a leaping catch along the right sideline, right in front of the West Central Bets for a 1st down.
It's a Rebel 1st down.
Beautiful play that time.
17-yard pass play.
3 wideouts here to the near side, and Krug never even had to look that way. He had Krug.
That was just a beautiful touch pass, wasn't it?
It was.
Cruz was the receiver. He just bolted down the right sideline, and Krug has it now. Hands it up the middle. Nothing doing there. Cruz with the carry.
2nd and 10 for the Rebels. Might be a long
no gain. 2nd down and 10.
2nd down and 11 yards to go for
And
the
we'll
Rebels.
call it a loss of 1 up to the 36-yard line of West Central, 2nd and 11.
Line of the Trojans.
Nearing the 6.5-minute mark of the 3rd quarter, 34-20, West Central over South Newton. Man in motion, ball handed off. Nothing doing again.
Lucas Bogowski, the
Lehman
ball carrier.
in on the stop, along with number 17, Austin Bolin.
Gain of only 1 on the play. Be 3rd and 10 for the Rebels.
3rd down and 10 for South Newton. They're again in the same spot they were just a few minutes ago.
35-yard line.
Ball's at the 35 of West Central. 3rd and 10 for South Newton, trailing by 14.
It was Lucas Bogowski on the carry that time.
Krug goes back to pass, looks over the middle.
Got him.
Stillebauer's got it.
All the way down inside the 5-yard line.
Wow, 3rd and 10.
Pass complete to number 2, Chase
Stillebauer caught it in the middle of the field. It's a 1st down and goal at the 5. 30-yard pass play on 3rd and 10.
Man.
Bill, take it away again here.
I tell you, Evan Krug has been delivering some on-target passes here. He has really looked sharp. Weather turned into football weather, but that hasn't hurt this South Newton passing game today at all. There's the snap. Oh, fumble! And luckily he fumbled it out of bounds. There was Krug with the carry. The ball popped loose. They're going to give him maybe 2 yards. Looks like it's going to be 2nd and goal from about the 3 now. There were just mostly white shirts there ready to pounce on that thing, but the ball popped and went straight out of bounds. Luckily for the Rebs, keep this drive alive. One up the middle and nothing going. West Central defenders converge.
Up the middle, maybe a loss of a half a yard.
Corbin Cruz was hammered by about 4 white shirts. They're going to have a loss of a yard on that play. 3rd and 3 in this very, very, very huge turning point of the game. Rebs need to find a way to pound it inside. I'd say 2 down territory, Bob. What do you think?
Absolutely.
We're certainly not going to kick it. We don't have any kickers with a lot of luck here so far. It looks like Krug is going to get sacked right around the 10-yard line. Well, he didn't have much time that time. West Central is, ever since that long pass to Stillebauer, boy, they have stiffened up and met the challenge here. The last 3 downs going to bring up a 4th and goal from the 11. We've got 4:07 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Rebels down by 2 scores, 14 points, 34-20. You just see how big this is, Bob. It's going to be deflating if the Rebs turn it over, and then they're going to take a timeout. Talk about it first.
We'll keep it right here. 34-20 West Central leading. A big play in the game coming up right here. South Newton can score. Cut it to a one-score game again. If the West Central holds, what a big lift their defense will give them. So, turning point in the game right here, Bill.
It is. That pass was huge to Stillebauer for 30 yards to set him up, but it's been no go ever since then. 2 stuff jobs by the middle of that West Central line, and then a sack of Krug taking it back to the 10 or 11, they say. South Newton quickly in and out of the huddle from that timeout, and they'll call the play. Krug and the finally throws it up in the air. Touchdown. Wow, I don't know. Krug just kept that alive. Spin it out to his left, and I don't even know who he got the ball to. It was too far. It didn't look like any way that was going to be a successful pass play. But he did. 11-yard touchdown pass. Got to find out who it went to. The Rebs will look for 2. Krug throws it up in the middle. No good.
Point conversion is no good.
You got the
we'll see.
Touchdown there.
Here's a replay.
That's what I saw. Darkness. You guys catch who caught the touchdown?
Who caught that touchdown? Did you see it? That was
Corbin Cruz. We're going to call that Corbin Cruz.
I couldn't even see it either.
Yeah, it's very dark in that far side of the.
Even leaving an instant replay, I still couldn't see. Yeah, there's only 2 banks of lights on each side here at South Newton, so it's.
But
in the end zone, it's dark. But boy, what a play by Evan Krug!
Man, you talk about needing that one, Bob.
Absolutely, boy. The Rebels have answered just about every time.
Back down now, trailing just by 8 points.
But again, a good kickoff return that time by number 5, Zion Rodriguez. Puts the Trojans in business at their own 43-yard line.
Up to the 43-yard line of the
34-26 now.
First down, Trojans.
I don't think the defensive coordinators are going to be happy with either team.
Evan Krug with 2 touchdown passes and a touchdown run here has really helped keep South Newton alive.
Marlatt hands it off to Lehman, I believe.
Spencer Lehman.
Gets across the 45 to the 46, maybe the 47. Gain of 4, second down and 6.
42-yard line.
3:11 left in the third quarter. Well, we wanted a good close game, Bob. We got it.
Yes, we did, and we thought it would happen. You know, we thought it would happen that way. Marlatt hands the ball off to Pilarski, I believe.
A lot of traffic right up the middle that time, and nothing going there. That was Pilarski on the carry.
Got it up to the 40 or the 49-yard line.
bottom of the pile, number 55.
Third down and 4 for the Trojans. Get another big play for the South Newton defense if they could stop him.
If they could stop him.
Nobody's punted yet, right? Still?
No.
Long count by Marlatt. Man in motion.
Hand up the middle. It's going to be a
First
down.
down.
Pilarski with the carry.
No, that was Lehman.
Lehman. 14, not
That's a lane
44.
up the middle for a
Got it up to
Trojan
the
first
45-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
South Newton holds on first, holds on second, and
Lets him go on
lets it
third.
go on third. That's happened the last set of the last drive for West Central. Now what do we got? Stoppage of play. Could be
Looking at
equipment,
the
maybe.
South Newton equipment, I guess. But 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. 34-26. West Central lead, but the Trojans are driving again in South Newton territory. 1st and 10 from the 45. Pilarski's got it up the middle. Nothing doing.
Jacob Pilarski up the middle for about a yard. 2nd and 9 for the Trojans.
Ball's at the 44-yard line. 2nd down and
44-yard
9
line of the Rebels.
for the Trojans. Connor Marlatt is a 5'10", 150-pound junior quarterback. Runs the show. They said wings to the left and right, and Pilarski is right behind Marlatt, who's in a pistol, just about 3 yards behind the center here.
Aiden White and Lehman are the.
Oh, Aiden White's got it. He's going to go. He's going to go for the touchdown. 40. Nope, didn't quite get it.
Good angle taken by the Rebel defender, but they took it all the way down to
43 yards.
Aiden White, 43-yard run, and he was mainly went untouched.
South Newton just giving up too many big plays here tonight.
Yep, they are. They're creating their own big plays, but they're starting from behind all the time. 1st and goal from the 1, under a minute to go.
I go back to that kickoff where they let West Central come down and recover it.
1st and goal from the 1 for Marlatt.
From the 3, Bob.
For the 3. Okay, Pilarski's got it. In for the touchdown.
Jacob Pilarski into the end zone.
3-yard run from Pilarski, and the Trojans have scored again. Boy, offensive machine tonight. 40-26 now. They'll go for 2 again. Under a minute to go in the third quarter.
Pilarski's 3rd touchdown of the game.
There's a lot of people in the running for the Hillcrest Dental Player of the Game, isn't there?
There is.
And there's a run up the middle for 2 points.
Who was
Is
that?
Lehman?
2-point conversion is good.
Spencer Lehman, I believe. Ran that one in. 42-26 now. West Central leading. I guess we're not going to see a punt tonight. I'll probably South Newton be forced not to punt at all, probably, right? Unless they're 3rd and 30 from their 10-yard line or something. But
Trailing by 16. It's getting tough.
we'll see what South Newton does now.
They can really use a good kickoff return to set them up here, which they got last time West Central scored.
Yes, they did.
You noticed, Bob, these guys are playing up a lot more today.
They are, yeah.
And it's paid off.
Maybe it's just squib it down the middle of the field, maybe. No, yeah, they do, kind of. Now they got to hurry just to fall on it. That's a good, effective kick by West Central that time. South Newton just falls on it at about their 30,
First and 10 Rebels from their
30
own
32-yard line.
35 seconds to go in the quarter. West Central scored twice here so far in the third quarter. Touchdown runs by Aiden White and Jacob Pilarski. Meanwhile, the Rebs answered with 11-yard touchdown pass from Evan Krug to Corbin Cruz. Krug, he said Cruz.
Yeah.
It's hard to say.
Yes, it is. Krug is the quarterback now. Shotgun formation. Cruz is the running back. He's got the ball up to the 35.
Cruz, the ball carrier for the Rebels up the middle.
More than likely will be the last play of the third
on
quarter
the
here.
Second and 7.
15 seconds to go. See if the Rebels try and get one off here before the end of the quarter.
35-yard line.
Second and 7 from the 35.
Krug in the shotgun.
Krug goes back to pass.
Uh-oh.
He's being flushed out. Still on his feet. Throws it, and good incompletion there. And at the end of 3, it's...
Flag came down, Bob. They'll probably make that call before.
Yeah, they
I don't know if that's going to be...
There was a receiver right there, bounced at his feet.
Was there? Okay.
I thought there was.
Pass was intended for Chase Stillbauer.
The referees are huddled up at the 35-yard line. Still talking.
This crew has done a good job here tonight.
Yes, they have. Now what are they doing? They're going to come over and talk with... No,
I think they're going to pick that up and not call anything. There they are. I think he thought that was an intentional grounding.
There are no fouls on the
All right, at the end of 3, it's West Central 42, South Newton 26. Back with fourth quarter action after this on 3kgthecage.com.
Founded in 1931, Community State Bank in Brook is your community bank. We specialize in relationship banking while offering the technology required to meet your modern banking needs. Community State Bank is the area leader in new construction loans and home mortgages. Our lenders know small business and have products to meet your farm and business needs. We're available to get to know you and your needs today at 224 West Main in Brook or by calling 219-275-2441.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Reinforcements Designs is a full-service graphic design, screen printing, and sign shop. They offer logo designs, screen printing, banners, signs, vehicle lettering and graphics, airbrushing, vinyl letterings, digital printed graphics, freehand engraving, and more. 37 years of design and graphics, Reem Bontrager will help you come up with a customized project of your ideal or plan. Just ask, give Reinforcements Design a call at 219-866-8626 for your next graphic design project.
Back at South Newton, ready for fourth quarter action. Bob Kurtz and Bill Kay with you here. Second down and 7.
Fourth down, Bob.
Fourth down, I'm sorry. And it's going to be a sack.
Evan Krug is sacked in the backfield.
Big sack by the Trojans that time.
Trojan.
Tristan Sizemore stayed with Krug and would not let him get away. That was a real gamble by Brad Beavis, but at this point of the game, I see his point in trusting more that they could have picked up that 6 yards.
Got a halftime score. Bill, Lowell 24, Kankakee Valley 13. All right, first and 10 for the Trojans. White's got it on the end around to the right. And he's got running room down the right sideline. He's going to...
Flag, though.
Oh, there's a flag all the way down. So Mark Hall is livid on the sideline.
For Trojans, but there is a penalty marker on the play.
So that was a touchdown, wasn't it?
Yeah. You said that was 24 to
24-13. Well, that penalty is at the 37, and they mark it from there. Stupidest rule, these football rules, penalties. So that's going to end up being a 20-yard penalty, Bill. Explain to me why that has to happen that way. Just take it from the line of scrimmage, not from where the foul occurred. That's the dumbest rules in sports.
You've been asking that for 20 years now.
Why? The offenses in high school had a hard enough time scoring. Now they've got 30 yards to go.
I'd say they haven't not a hard enough time tonight.
Well, for the most part. Pilarski gets it up to the 41. Second down and forever.
That's a rule that you'd think that they would look at.
Second down and 23 yards to go.
It makes no sense. I'd like to talk to whoever's in charge of that and say, hey, why?
I think you should.
Why do you do that? Pros don't even do that. Everything's from the line of scrimmage for them. I don't know what it's in college. College the same way as the pros, isn't it, I think?
I think so.
Second down, and they got to get to the 18-yard line. They're at the 41. Inside handoff. Not much yardage there.
Lehman with the carry.
42-26. West Central leading.
10:43 left in the game.
We'll have our post-game show coming up at the end of the game. Name our Hillcrest Dental player of the game. Go over the second half scoring summary for you. Catch you up to date on what scores we do have. Make sure you catch our archive games on 3kgthecage.com. Go to our website. Aiden White's got it again. Way short of the first down, so let's see what West Central does. I'm sure they'll go for it here. He got pretty good yardage there.
They have eaten up a chunk of that big penalty yardage.
Fourth down and six
for the Trojans.
At the 24-yard line.
They're at the Rebel 24-yard line.
They're going to go for it. I'd look for Aiden White right here again myself. And now the Rebels jump off sides. So now 4th and 1. South Newton is going to kick themselves in the rear, and they had a 1st and 30. And it looks like they're going to get a first down, Bill.
That'll bring up 4th and 1 for the Trojans.
4th and 1.
You just can't be that anxious. South Newton ends up with some big mistakes in this one.
Yes, they did. Pilarski's got it up the middle.
I'd say.
I don't know. It's going to be awful close.
Pilarski, the ball carrier, up the middle.
First down.
Yeah.
That'll be a Trojan.
All right, Bill, you're going to have to take over again.
You've got a Rebels down right now.
This corner is right in my way right here. Little tight quarters up here in the old South Newton press box.
Can't get a number on who that is, but
Caden Martin, say, is the person hurt.
Still down.
Let's take a timeout, Bill. Timeout.
Yeah.
And back after this on 3kgthecage.com.
Pulver Psychological Services offers psychological counseling, consultation, and assessment. Locally owned and operated, Pulver Psych focuses on solutions for the community and serves as support for individuals, families, and organizations. Whether you're in need of personal, family, or success counseling, Pulver Psychological Services can help you reach your life goals. Increase work satisfaction, have better relationship compatibility, improve sports performance. Get in touch with Pulver Psychological Services by visiting pulverpsych.com.
Back at South Newton, 42-26, West Central leads. Just under 10 minutes to go in the game here. Billy, take it away.
Yeah, we're still waiting. I believe it's Caden Martin, we said. Not sure, but he's still down, and they've called for some excess players maybe to help get him off the field. Yeah, it is number 55, and he's going to be assisted off by a couple of his teammates. You can see which leg he's favoring. Looks like he's got his left leg up in the air. Now he's got them both up in the air, so hopefully not a serious injury, but it doesn't look real good right now. It doesn't look favorable. Martin not able to put any kind of weight. So got him on the sideline now. It's his left leg that he's favoring. Yeah, Trojans back in their familiar shotgun. There's a handoff right up the middle. Now strung out this time by South Newton defense nicely.
Spencer Lehman stopped in the backfield for a loss, so bring up second down.
That was Lehman on the carry. Loss of 1. Second down 11 from the 19. 9:06 remaining in the contest. Martin right in front of us here at the trainer's table, sitting. Long count. West Central will take their time between snaps here. There's the handoff right up the middle. Pilarski with the carry. Bulldozes for probably about 4 or 5, maybe.
5-yard pickup on the play. It'll bring up third and about 5.
3rd and 5 from the 14. That's where they got it marked. West Central looking to really pin one more here and make it a 3-score game, and that would be tough for the Rebels to answer with it'll be under 8 minutes now after this play is called. There's a handoff again. All going around the edge, looking in the, just knocked down. Oh, there's a flag. And what do we got there? I don't.
On a touchdown run.
It was a touchdown run by Lehman.
There's a penalty marker on the play.
So with 7:50 to go. Lehman scores with
11-yard run, they said. So.
Yeah.
And there was a penalty on who?
Going to be a penalty on the Rebels. (48-26) is your score.
Henning have the big 5-0 here with a 2-point conversion.
Touchdown is good. We have a personal foul on the play against the Rebels.
They just called that a personal foul. Looked like a tackle up high. Definitely, I don't.
Will they assess that on the kickoff or just decline it? I don't know how they
I'm
work
not sure
that.
how they do that. Here's the 2-point try. Hand off to Pilarski. Wide open. Just rumbles into the end zone.
Hit the 50 mark, Bill. 50 to 26.
South Newton Elementary PTO for their outstanding program that they put on for the
7:50 to go.
The school, touch a truck. Outstanding. Thank you very much to the South Newton Elementary PTO.
Well, Central's pretty impressive tonight, Bill.
Yeah, they are. They really are. And they've done it on the ground, Bob. They haven't had much.
Haven't completed the pass yet, have they?
No.
Only tried 2, I think.
2. One was intercepted. One was nearly intercepted.
Yeah.
But
when you don't have to, you don't have to, you know.
Pilarski's been there for the short yardage. Lehman's now come to life.
You're going to have a hard time picking the player of the game, aren't you?
I'm telling you, there's lots to choose from. Aiden White's had some nice runs. And
Marlott hadn't called his own number very much tonight.
No, he hasn't. And I was kind of surprised about that. But it seems like Pilarski's kind of picked up the slack. Gotten what's worked, just having a lot of those tough runs right up the middle.
50 to 26, 7:50 to go in the game. West Central dominating now, and they're kicking off from the 45. So, yeah, they did put those 15 yards onto the kickoff.
Rebs get the ball deep, short return.
Yeah, man, I still can't see it, Bill.
They're going to be really.
Ball is returned to the 13-yard line.
Whoa, man, they're really deep, aren't they?
Yeah, they're pushed back with that kickoff from the 45.
From their own 13.
Rebels have first and 10 from their own 14-yard line. They split out 3 here to the near side. Now they get a late ad. Somebody missing off the line.
Probably for injured player, right?
It's a right guard. Ball up in the middle. Oh, picked off. Picked off by West Central, and they're going to score. They're going to take this all the way.
There's an interception into the end zone for a Trojans touchdown.
Marked it at the 34 is where he got it at. I don't know.
Aiden White with the pick. It came off of deflection. Deflected off the South Newton receiver.
35.
What did you call? You called the
30,
yardage.
34 is what the referee had marked.
It's still stopping the score anyway, though. Do what?
Jacob Pilarski up the middle. The 2-point conversion is stopped.
2-point conversion, no good that time. Pilarski was stopped short of the goal line.
That was quite an interception.
Yeah, it was. It was definitely bounced off the intended receiver.
56-26 now. It's turned into a blowout here for the Trojans.
We're one more touchdown away from.
No, don't say that now.
You believe it?
I don't. Kind of crumbled here in the fourth quarter for the Rebels.
2 touchdowns within 18 seconds. And it's definitely put this thing out of hand here for the host Rebs. They led way back when.
Yes, they did.
8-6.
8-6. And a good run back out to near the 40-yard line for the Rebels.
But that was the only Rebel lead of the game. They closed it back to within 6 points at 20-14 on a Krug touchdown. But then West Central scored, and now it's been kind of back and forth until the close of the third quarter. Now West Central has put up 3 straight touchdowns to put this one out of reach.
1st and 10 for South Newton at their own 40. They trail 56-26. Krug goes back to pass, rolls to his right. Wide open receiver. 45, 40, 35, 30. I think that was
Lehman.
Boguski.
No. Yeah.
Boguski.
16.
Pass is complete to Lucas Boguski.
Lucas Boguski's got it from the 40 all the way down to the 21-yard line.
That was a really nice pass and catch.
39-yard run, pass and catch.
Boguski showed some wheels on that play.
Boguski's only a sophomore, too. Stillbauer is a junior. Krug's a junior. Mukasa is a junior. Boguski's a sophomore. So they're going to have a lot of their skill players back.
Yeah.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. Krug rolls out to his left, looking deep into the end zone. Fires it out. It's caught again by, I think that's Boguski again, isn't it?
I think so.
Complete to Lucas Boguski.
Another crossing route. That looked like it picked up maybe a first down.
It did, yes.
First down.
7:04 to go, and the Rebs are marching down in a hurry like they're in a...
They're at the 1st and goal from the 10.
This has been a nice answer for South Newton, but you still got to think too little too late.
Krug in shotgun formation. Trojans set up defensively now. Krug over the middle.
Oh,
ball tipped.
Out.
Almost intercepted.
Wow.
Good play defensively by the Trojans that time. Your offense, you don't like to see those tipped passes, do you?
No.
Those result normally in interception. 2nd down and goal from the 10. Just 7 minutes to go. Who else is it? Frontier on top of the Midwest Conference along with West Central and
Now don't forget Frontier is missing
North White?
one game. They're in the middle.
They're only 1-0?
They're 1-0, yeah.
Okay. And they play tomorrow at North Newton at 11 o'clock. Krug, nothing doing.
Evan Krug up the middle, drop for a loss on the play, bringing up 3rd down.
Pieswanger's got the tackle there to the 11-yard line, I think.
Yeah, that's what it looks like from here.
3rd and goal from the 11. Krug rolling out to his left again. Fires it out over the head. Incomplete. 4th down and goal from the 11.
Incomplete. 4th down.
It's got to be tough to throw that ball when you're rolling out to your left.
Yes.
Like that. And it just... Big play here for the Rebs, at least to get something back. Some good vibes on their offense. They need that going into the next week.
4th down and goal from the 11. Krug takes a snap. Rolls out over the middle. Ball tipped and incomplete.
Yeah.
West Central will take over. 1st and 10 West Central just made a little bit more of the big plays.
Carter Hudson in on the stop.
So West Central takes over first and 10
for the Trojans.
at their 11-yard line. 6:11 to go in the game. 56-26.
Both teams on the road next week. South Newton at North White. West Central at Winnemac.
Ball at the 11-yard line of West Central. Trojans taking over first and 10. Man in motion. Ball handed up the middle to the right side. Goes the ball carrier.
Not much there. Maybe gained
Aiden White, the ball carrier
2.
for the Trojans.
White carried the ball that time. Not much gain there.
I can't believe it, Bob, but West Central breaks something off here. We'll be visiting that running clock for a 5th straight week. Is that hard to believe or what?
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to
No
happen
way
tonight.
that was going to happen tonight.
Still don't think it's going to happen, but it could. West Central will bleed the 40-second play clock for all it's worth here now with a big lead. Marlatt, man in motion.
Not much of a gain there.
Gain of a couple on the play, 3rd down.
Short gain there, 3rd down and long for the Trojans. Have a comfortable lead and look like they're going to go to 5-1 and 3-0 in conference play. Who are their conference games left with, Bill?
After next week, the
third down
Trojans
and
will
long.
have Frontier at home and North White on the road.
Should be favored in both of those games, I
think
would
so,
say.
Yeah. Which would give them the front row seat for the Midwest Conference Championship. Who would have thought that at the start of this year?
Yeah, no
After
kidding.
The last few years past.
4th down for the
North Newton had a stranglehold on it. What, 5 years in a row? Didn't
Yes,
Scott
they
say,
did.
or 4 years in a row?
Yeah. I think
4, I think he said.
maybe it was 4.
Hey, the Rebels stop them defensively and
we're
now
gonna
force a punt.
We're going to see a punt.
Clock is running under 4 minutes to go in the game, 56-26. First punt of the night for the Trojans.
For either team.
They're letting the clock wind down.
Oh,
High snap. Fielded nicely. Nice punt.
how did he ever get that thing? It's right at midfield, went out of bounds, I'd say. I'm going to mark it at about the 49 of
44-yard punt on the play. The ball was stopped and went out of bounds.
South
Central.
Newton will get possession in West Central territory, but they trail by a 26
At the
score.
Trojans 49-yard line.
Ball's at the 49-yard line of West Central. First and 10, South Newton. Rebels send 2 wideouts to the far side of the field right in front of us here. 1 to the near side. Krug in shotgun formation. Krug hands it off to Cruz. Gets it up to the 46, gain of 3.
The ball carrier up the middle.
Second down and 7.
All right, let's see. Spencer Lehman, 2 touchdowns. Aiden White, three touchdowns. And Jacob Pilarski
Magusi's got it, rolling around the left side, gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
Lucas Paguski, the ball carrier for the
3
Rebels.
touchdowns for Pilarski. So 2 guys with 3 and 1 with 2.
Down 7 yards to go for the Rebels.
That Hillcrest player of the game is really going to be tough tonight.
46-yard line of the Trojans.
You have to have
You
a
just
3-way
pick
tie.
a name. Just pick a name, Billy Boy. That's all
Maybe
you got
have
to
to
do.
have a 3-way tie.
No, there's not 3-way tie. There's one player. You don't have any backup here tonight either, so you're on your own. So here's a little swing pass out to Cruz. Good tackle by number 7 that time.
Pass is complete to Corbin Cruz.
Felipe Bazan,
Short gain on
freshman.
the play. That will bring up 4th down for the
111-pound freshman there.
Whoa.
Bill, I mean, nice play.
Trojans 43
I think he's hurting a little bit out there, but he said, man, that's tackling is hard.
Yeah.
4th down and 5 for the Rebels. Minute and a half to go. They'd like nothing more to get another chance at a first down. They throw it out. It's caught for a first down and a little bit more.
Pass is complete to Corbin Cruz.
Cruz makes the catch, enough for a first down at the 33-yard line. 1:22 to go in the game. Post-game show coming up next.
PA announcer Mr. Link still has not lost his enthusiasm one
He
bit.
is enthusiastic, no doubt about it. Guy cares about South Newton athletics. He really
Oh, my
does.
goodness, yeah.
Catch him at volleyball games, too, doing the announcing.
You need people like that in your school.
Over the middle, it's a good pass and catch on the slant.
Who did that go to? What?
Pass is complete to Connor Latta. And the result of the play is a Rebel.
Connor Latta made the reception there. Down to the 18-yard line. 40 seconds to go in the game. Rebels are battling the clock here, trying to score. Cruz has got it, running the right sideline. He gets hauled down inside the 15. They're going to have to hurry, though. It's 20 seconds to go. Might have one more crack at going in the end zone. The timeout called with 17 seconds to go.
Timeout, Rebels.
I think Brad Beavis going to get his seniors probably off the
applause for all our seniors coming out of the game.
Here.
Nice gesture.
Yes, indeed. Just so we get everybody right going back in, get 11 on the field.
Looks like I got 7 seniors, I think, on their squad. A lot of linemen there, Billy.
Corbin Cruz, Luke Patterson, Connor Latta, Seth Gerlocker,
Ball's at the 11-yard line, 2nd down and 4 at the 11.
Grant Schute, your seniors.
Ball's at the 11 for the Rebels. Krug throws it over the middle, incomplete. 3rd down and 4 at the 11.
Pass intended for Lucas Paguski is incomplete. 3rd down.
This has been a fun 2 weeks at South Newton here.
Yes, it has.
In the middle of our schedule. We'll be back to Rensselaer Central next week as Benton Central comes calling.
Benton Central's had a kind of surprise year or two, haven't they? What's their record? You have their record in there somewhere?
They were.
Have a penalty on the play.
3-2.
3-2.
Against the Rebels.
When's the last time Bison have been
False
3-2?
start against the Rebels. Third down.
Been a long time, I bet. 13.7 seconds to go. Now it's back at the 16-yard line. Ball thrown over the middle. Incomplete. One more play for the Rebels here to try and score.
Fourth down.
8.7 seconds to go. Will they make Bilkay right one more time?
Got about a full page here today.
Yeah, you do. You're going to do a lot of talking on the second half there. Ball thrown in the end zone.
Oh.
Incomplete.
Over the outstretched arms.
That's going to do it.
Incomplete.
56-26 is going to be your final. West Central proves to 5-1 and 3-0. South Newton's going to drop to 4-2 and 2-1. One more kneel down, I'd say, and that's it. That's it. 56-26, West Central over South Newton. Post-game show up next here on 3kgthecage.com.
High-quality personalized dental service is what they do at Hillcrest Dental. For over 40 years, generations have relied on Hillcrest Dental for beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. John Ayler and Dr. Jack Drone look forward to seeing you for your next dental visit. For information or to set your appointment, call 219-866-7117. That's 219-866-7117. Or visit hillcrestdental.net. Hillcrest Dental is a proud sponsor of all high school athletics.
Meet you at Arnie's, Rensselaer's go-to pizza and so much more. Pizza, sandwiches, burgers are here. Don't forget about dessert. Wings, cheese sticks, garlic bread too. Arnie's pizza menu has something for everyone. Dine in or carry out in the best pizza in town. Located across from St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer. Call 219-866-9999 and meet you at Arnie's.
Hi, this is Chuck Clark with the Underwood Insurance Agency, formerly Preferred Insurance Group. Are you tired of being sacked every month with your auto insurance bill? Do you feel you just pay your premium to your agent and never hear from them? We at the Underwood Insurance Agency work with over 10 insurance carriers to get you our best rate and coverage we can, and we pride ourselves on serving our customers like they are our family. We are conveniently located in Remington and Lafayette. We can be reached at underwoodagency.com. Reach out to us to score big savings.
Reinforcements Designs is a full-service graphic design, screen printing, and sign shop. They offer logo designs, screen printing, banners, signs, vehicle lettering and graphics, airbrushing, vinyl letterings, digital printed graphics, freehand engraving, and more. 37 years of design and graphics, Reem Bontrager will help you come up with a customized project of your ideal or plan. Just ask, give Reinforcements Design a call at 219-866-8626 for your next graphic design project.
Working with our customers has been Kentland Bank's trademark for 87 years. We're dedicated to making your visit a lasting one, and helping you achieve your goals is our #1 priority. With 5 locations, Kentland Bank offers all loans needed for today's businesses and families, including car loans, mortgages, agriculture, and commercial loans. We're here to make your busy life less hectic by offering online and mobile banking, bill pay, and P2P payments. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
In agriculture, preparation is important. Dedication is you deciding what to plant and then asking what it will take for a good crop. How much work will it take to produce the final crop? In sports, preparation is vital in becoming the best you can be. Dedication is a well of achievements for a winning desire. Corbett Farms encourages everyone to do their best by having a winning spirit, attitude, and achievement. Your positivity will make a difference. Corbett Farms is proud to sponsor high school sports.
Back on the post-game show, Bob Kurtz and Bill Kay with you. 56-26, South Newton falls to the West Central Trojans. Bill, you got the scoring summary?
Yeah, believe it or not, Bob, you remember way back at the first quarter, this was a 2-point game after the end of one quarter with South Newton ahead, 8-6. And that's all scoring in the first quarter. Second quarter saw the explosion starting, and we had 5 touchdowns total. A couple by Pilarski for West Central. Evan Krug, the quarterback for South Newton, put in a 4-yard run. Spencer Lehman got West Central answered with that, and then Krug to Corbin Cruz with a big 58-yard touchdown pass play. Lit off some fireworks as South Newton closed to within 28-20. Still a very, very close ball game. But West Central was able to really dominate in the second half of play. Started out with 8:24 to go in the third quarter. Aiden White, 20-yard touchdown run, got that lead, bumped up to 34-20 for West Central. South Newton did answer with another touchdown pass from Evan Krug, this time to Corbin Cruz. It looked like a really impossible play. It was on a 4th down with 11 to go, went through in the end zone. Somehow Cruz came down with it. The pass failed, and the Rebs pulled back within 34-26 with 3:36 still to go in the third quarter. But from there on out, it was all West Central. Jacob Pilarski scored his 3rd touchdown of the game on a 3-yard run. And this was with 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Spencer Lehman ran it in from the 2-point conversion, and that made it 40-26. Then Lehman took the duties himself with an 11-yard run at the 7:50 mark of the game. Pilarski's punched it home for the extra point, and it was all of a sudden 50-26. And then Aiden White picked off a South Newton aerial and ran it back beautifully. 34-yard touchdown interception return for the pick six. The run failed on the extra point attempt, but that's your final here tonight, 56-26. Just a really very, very impressive night for West Central. South Newton had their moments, but they just couldn't string enough of them and couldn't stop South Newton enough consecutively and enough consistently to make this a closer ball game or more of a toss-up than it looked like it was going to be after one quarter.
We'll take our final timeout, come back, name our Hillcrest Dental Player of the Game, and wrap things up right after this.
High-quality personalized dental service is what they do at Hillcrest Dental. For over 40 years, generations have relied on Hillcrest Dental for beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. John Ayler and Dr. Jack Drone look forward to seeing you for your next dental visit. For information or to set your appointment, call 219-866-7117. That's 219-866-7117. Or visit hillcrestdental.net. Hillcrest Dental is a proud sponsor of all high school athletics.
In agriculture, preparation is important. Dedication is you deciding what to plant and then asking what it will take for a good crop. How much work will it take to produce the final crop? In sports, Preparation is vital in becoming the best you can be. Dedication is a will of achievements for a winning desire. Corbett Farms encourages everyone to do their best by having a winning spirit, attitude, and achievement. Your positivity will make a difference. Corbett Farms is proud to sponsor high school sports.
Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent Joe Goodman has been serving the Jasper County and surrounding area since 2009. Being involved in the area, Joe Goodman has kept his interest in making sure he provides the best insurance for his clients. Whether you need life, car, home, business, farm and crops, or even renter's insurance, Agent Joe Goodman will keep searching for the best policy for your valued investments. Call Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Joe Goodman at 219-866-4694 or stop in at 2570 North McKinley Avenue in Rensselaer.
After a hard day's work or play, it's time for some relaxation, and there's no better place than Unwind on Front Street in Rensselaer. For massage therapy, facials, spray tanning, yoga classes, and wellness, stop by Unwind. They also offer student-athletes 30-minute massages for $25. Alina would like to thank Unwind's loyal customers for their patronage since 2016. To make an appointment, call Unwind at 219-869-0290.
Founded in 1931, Community State Bank in Brook is your community bank. We specialize in relationship banking while offering the technology required to meet your modern banking needs. Community State Bank is the area leader in new construction loans and home mortgages. Our lenders know small business and have products to meet your farm and business needs. We're available to get to know you and your needs today at 224 West Main in Brook or by calling 219-275-2441.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
All right, ready to wrap things up here. And, Bill, you got Hillcrest Dental Player of the Game is?
Our Hillcrest Dental Player of the Game will be Jacob Pilarski tonight, Bob. 3 touchdowns, an extra 6 points tacked on 3 extra point runs, and that gives him 24 points himself on the evening.
Sounds like a winner to me.
Not often that you get to pick a big fullback anymore for your player of the game, but boy, he was a difference maker. And again, a night where awfully close. Jacob Lehman, Aiden White, you had a lot of, Spencer Lehman or Aiden White, you had a lot of guys that put up big results tonight, but those extra points were really what, in my mind's eye, made the difference. Give them 24 points. Hard to look away from that.
56-26, West Central over South Newton. I'd like to thank all the sponsors for making the broadcast possible tonight. Thank Chris Bell and the athletic staff here. Thank Alex, my daughter, for taking time out of her Friday night to come join us. And, Bill, thank you. We'll see you next Wednesday at the Coach's Show.
All right, but one late score here, third quarter. Lowell still ahead of KV, 24-13.
All right, for Bill Kay and Alex Gross, this is Bob Kurtz. So long, everybody.
The proceeding was a presentation of 3KG Community Broadcasting.